Hey everyone, this is Michael again. Welcome to my review of last night's WWE Battleground pay-per-view. Now, last night's Battleground pay-per-view, I thought it was a good show. One of the better pay-per-views in a long time. In my opinion, I really enjoyed the show. Had a lot of good matches. Some, I think like two of them were not that great, but all in all, most of the other matches were really good. And like always, I'm going to tell you the matches that were fought and give my reviews on them. So let's get started. The first match was, the match that was on the Kickoff Show, and it was the Usos versus Breezango, Tyler Breeze and Fandango. And this was a match not to care for. Breezango got the win with the roll-up because Fandango pinned Jimmy Uso. But all in all, it was a match, not to care for. Now, gonna start with the regular matches. And the first match to kick off the show was Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Sasha Banks and her mystery partner, which was revealed. Her partner was Bayley from NXT, which, I was like, yes! Because I'm a huge Bayley fan, and, she's great in the ring. She's a great women's wrestler down at NXT. But she was only there for this match only for one night. She's still on the NXT roster. But it was her tag teaming with Sasha Banks to take on Charlotte and Dana Brooke in a tag team match. And it was a really awesome match, a really good match. Just the crowd went nuts for Bayley coming up. And Sasha Banks and Bayley got the win because Sasha applied the bank statement on Charlotte, made Charlotte tap out. But all in all, it was an awesome match. Really, really enjoyed it. And I'm glad that Bayley made her, her debut on the main roster, but she's not fully, on the main roster yet because she's still on the NXT roster. But hopefully she comes up to the main roster, soon and goes on either Raw or SmackDown. But the next match was the New Day versus the Wyatt Family. And this was another awesome match, another really good match. Just fully enjoyed it. I like this rivalry between the New Day and the Wyatts. It was just really cool. And then, you had Xavier Woods coming into the match, and saw Xavier kind of freaked out at Bray Wyatt. He's like, oh, you gotta face. The commentators were like, oh, you gotta face your fears, Xavier. And then the match ended with Bray hitting Sister Abigail on Xavier, giving the Wyatts, the win. And who knows, this, with them winning, who knows, this may lead to the New Day, breaking up. But who knows? But they might break up if they lose their tag team titles. Maybe that's going to happen, but who knows? But they have to still, be a tag team. They still got to be together. But all in all, it was an awesome match. Really, really enjoyed it. And next was Rusev versus Zack Ryder for the United States title. This was not as good as the first two matches. Just Rusev dominated against Zack Ryder. Ryder, tried his best to take out Rusev, but in the end, Rusev got the win with the Accolade, and he still retains the title. But there was a time when Rusev applied the Accolade almost at the end of the match, and Ryder almost broke it, but Rusev just hung on to him for him to tap out. And then you had at the end of the match Mojo Rawley come out and stand and look at Rusev face to face, because Mojo Riley is Zack Ryder's partner when they were down in NXT. They were known as the Hype Brothers. But it's cool that they're back together. Ryder and Mojo. They're both on SmackDown and could form the Hype Brothers again as a tag team. Because I think, in my opinion, Ryder is much more better with Mojo. Just being a tag team. Just being two tag team guys. Because they won matches when they were in NXT. So I think that's what fits Ryder better. Just him tag teaming with Mojo. But all in all, the match, like I said, not that great of a match. Not as good as the first two matches. And next was Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens once again. Anytime these two guys go at it, this is going to be a great match because these two guys, whenever they're in the ring, like I said, it's going to be a good match. Just these two going at it was really cool. In my opinion, they're kind of like the Austin and Rock for this new generation, which I know that nothing could compare to Austin and The Rock, when they had their rivalries. But it almost makes me like I said, it almost makes me feel like Zayn and Owens is like Austin and Rock for this generation of this new era of WWE. But it was cool. You had Sami Zayn flipping off the ropes onto Owens, which was really awesome, and led them right next to the announced team tables. And Sami Zayn got the win with the Helluva Kick, and to end up winning. But overall, it was an awesome match. Like I said, whenever these two guys go at it, it's going to be a good match. So, and next match was Becky Lynch versus Natalya. This was a pretty good match. Not great or perfect though, in my opinion. But yeah, just these two women going at it. These two women stars going at it. But was rooting for Becky Lynch to win the match, even though I do like Natalya. But Natalya got the win with the sharpshooter on Becky. But overall, it was a okay match. It was not great or perfect though, but it was okay. And next was The Miz versus Darren Young for the Intercontinental Championship. Didn't like the match. It wasn't that good in my opinion, but I enjoyed seeing Darren Young, in the ring, because Darren Young lately he won his matches, but there was outside interference between Backlund and the Miz. You had the Miz pushing Bob Backlund, and you had Maurice slapping Backlund, causing him to fall. And the Miz still retains the title by countout, and you had after the match, Darren Young applying the Backlund submission move. But overall, not that good of a match, in my opinion. And next was John Cena, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass versus the Club. And this was an awesome match, another good match. Just these guys. Before the match, Enzo and Cass were on fire with with the roasting of the Club, which was hilarious. And just the whole match was really cool too. And the match ended with Cena giving the AA to AJ Styles, and it gave Cena, Enzo, and Cass the win. So Cena once again buries the Club. So, but overall, it was an awesome match. Really, really enjoyed it. And after that, you had the highlight reel with Jericho, where Orton made his return, talking about his match at SummerSlam against Lesnar. and Jericho saying, I hope Lesnar beats the shit out of you at SummerSlam, and then just Orton giving the RKO to Jericho. But yes, that was the segment though. Happy to see Orton back. He's been out for so long. And then the next was the main event, which was Ambrose versus Rollins versus Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And all three guys who were once known as the Shield going at it. It was just awesome. You had Rollins and Ambrose putting Reigns through the table like how they did when they were the Shield. And then it was just really awesome. It was like times in the match where I was like, no, I don't want, keep Reigns away from the title, don't let him win. But like every time like Reigns got the Superman punch and the spear, I was like, oh no, please don't. And Ambrose got the win. He still retains the title with the dirty deeds to Reigns. And after the match, you had the SmackDown locker room coming out, which before the match it showed both brands watching the match in the locker room. And then, like I said, at the end of the match, the SmackDown locker room came out, picked up Ambrose, congratulating him on the win, and that's how it ended. And I like how the way they did that. They had the whole entire SmackDown locker room come out and congratulate him. But that was awesome, and it was an awesome match. So anyways, that's it for my review of last night's Battleground pay-per-view. Thank you all for watching, and until next video, I'll see you all later.